Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Fish Market Academy, where we teach you how to fish for gains. So in today's video, we'll be exploring Demex and diving into the numbers, as well as exploring some potential yield opportunities on Demex coming soon. So let's take a look, and if you like this video, don't remember to like and subscribe. And let's get started. So what is Demex worth now? And let's dive into the numbers. So disclaimer, nothing I say is financial advice, and I do work in this company. So let's do a quick recap of what is Demex first. So Demex is a fully decentralized trading and derivatives platform that operates on the Carbon protocol on the Cosmos IBC network. So that means we are Cosmos IBC enabled. We are built on the Cosmos SDK, and we can connect to all of the Cosmos chains and have already established some partnerships with other Cosmos chains. So the platform allows for liquidity providers to earn rewards for market making and traders to leverage up to 150 times leverage, while providing a centralized exchange like cloud-based interface for familiarity. So cloud-based is like the order book where you have bids and asks, and you can do limit orders, stock market orders, etc. So as I mentioned, Demex can be connected to all IBC chains, Ethereum, BNB, Neo, Zilliqa, and other chains like Arbitrum and Polygon coming very, very soon. And Demex currently offers spot, futures, perps, amplified pools, which is a form of stable swap pool, or like a bit like a concentrated liquidity pool, as well as a money market, which is already live on testnet and will come onto mainnet next month in December, as well as an over collateralized stablecoin, which is also live in testnet and will come onto mainnet sometime in December. So what makes Demex special compared to a standard cloud-based DEX is that we are a hybrid model and allow for AMM and traditional market making or order book orders. So for people who are in DeFi, we are very familiar with the liquidity pool model, where we just pair an asset, and then Demex uses its engine to actually take the liquidity and spreads it across the order book for asks and bids. And if you are a traditional guy on centralized exchanges, you also will have the same familiar interface where you can bid and ask. And then traders will basically be using both liquidity of the standard AMM pools as well as bids and asks from traditional market makers. So that's a quick overview of Demex, and now let's take a look at their numbers. So revisiting some stats between the Cosmos exchanges, we have Demex, Fin from Kujira, and Helix from Injective. And right now, if we look at the market cap, we are looking at 10.2 million market cap on Demex, 57.5 million market cap on Fin, and 125 million market cap on Helix. And looking at the 24-hour volume, we are actually getting a huge growth in volume for Demex at 380k, and Fin at 350k, and Helix at 2.16 million. So Helix is still the winner in terms of volume, and they have always been the leading perp DEX on Cosmos since the beginning. However, if you look at the price to sales ratio, looking at the fees generated and the volume that has been traded, we're actually looking at the lowest price to sales ratio for Demex at 74, and Fin at 200, and Helix at 191. So you can see Fin and Helix, their valuation is relatively fair value if we do not factor in additional roadmaps and features that are being launched. Of course, both of them are actively in development and are constantly upgrading their feature set, and that can allow more traders to want to go on their platform and trade, which will improve their valuation and all of that. So all of these are not being factored in, and this is just taking it at face value as of today's numbers. So looking at some projection for Demex, if you look at the average daily volume across the different months and just doing a projection and seeing how the valuation goes, right now we are actually in November with an average daily volume of 280k, which is a lot from our daily volume in September at just 50k. So we went from 50k to 200k, and after the FTX incident, we had a huge increase in daily volume at 280k. And in December, we are projected to hit 580k in volume, and this gives us an annualized volume and annualized fees amounting to about 25 in price to sales ratio, which is pretty okay for a startup. And if we project this further, in 3 months and 12 months, we see our price to sales ratio drop from 12 to 5, which is really solid if we can actually achieve 3 million in daily volume, which is not too difficult, assuming that 12 months from now, we are in somewhat of a mini bull market, or the markets are a little bit healthier. We see Helix on Injective already doing 2-point-something million, and I'm sure in the bull market, they're going to do way more, probably like maybe even 20 million daily volume a day, and we're just looking at a fraction of that to give us a price to sales ratio of around less than 5, which is pretty healthy, assuming our market cap stays the same. So if we look at future developments, Demex is launching a decentralized money market feature. In fact, they have already launched it, like I mentioned. And this is similar to Aave, which allows users to lend or borrow crypto from various chains permissionlessly. So we are able to connect with Arbitrum and borrow, users can borrow like GLP, GMX, etc. And on Polygon, they can borrow GNS. And we can also create interesting perps surrounding those tokens. So all of these will increase the revenue to Demex and SWTH stakers. And additionally, Demex will also be launching its own decentralized stablecoin with a over-collateralized model similar to DAI. So any users that deposit whitelisted collateral can either borrow against it or mint the decentralized stablecoin called Carbon Stablecoin, or USC for the ticker. And this, all of these will incur additional fees and transaction volume to the platform and the ecosystem, which increases the revenue and valuation of SWTH token as well. There will also be a public liquidation platform that will eventually provide additional utility for the money market and stablecoin, and anyone will be able to participate in these liquidations, ensuring a healthier ecosystem surrounding the money market. There will also be multi-asset collateral margin, which will allow whitelisted assets in your account to be viewed as collateral margin, allowing you to trade with higher capital efficiency and more flexibility. So if you deposit collateral into a money market, and you don't borrow against it, that collateral can also be used as margin for trading. And that's expected to release sometime in 2023. Additionally, there are also plans to create market-neutral leverage vaults that can help users to earn more safely. Example, using ST Atom on like 3 times leverage, while the vault uses this as collateral to short Atom to hedge the position. And also sometime next year, they have plans to launch decentralized options that will allow users to come up with many creative and hedging strategies with perpetuals and options. So in conclusion, the volume on Demex has grown quite a lot over the past few months, partially might be to the fallout of FTX, and is looking to grow significantly over the next year. And the valuation shown is currently limited to trading on Demex, which could make SWTH very undervalued at its current market cap when we factoring all of the exciting developments that are coming up on the platform, as well as the multiple sources of revenue generated, which should increase the real yield to SWTH stakers. But at the end of the day, do remember to do your own research and invest with caution. So hope you guys found this video useful, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye!
Baby fish, do 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 do, baby fish, do do.